All right, let's start then. My name is Michael Menzel from TrustYou, based in Munich. I'm the SVP, Senior Vice President for the Strategic Partnerships. Actually, I learned that I have this presentation today at noon. So the last 5 hours I was grabbing slides. I have actually offered to have this presentation, but I thought it's tomorrow. But anyhow, let's see how we get through. I'm going to show some examples about the Search Shop Buy theme that we are playing actually quite successfully. One reason why we are all here and why we are all in the travel industry, because it's a huge market, although segmented very much. It makes about 10% of the global GDP, which is probably the largest industry combined, if you want to. Like in Germany, the tourism and travel industry is larger than the car building industry or the IT industry. So, and what we anticipate and what you anticipate, what we all know, is that 90% of the travelers actually look at reviews, social media, and make their decision. But the problem with the reviews is it's time-consuming reading them all and making up their mind. They are widely dispersed. They are everywhere. There are, I don't know, 2,000 review sites, portals, whatever. They are not searchable. You cannot search in Google or Yahoo or Bing. What is a nice hotel in Barcelona close to the shore that is kids-friendly? You won't get a result. And it's not personalized. So the you, Michael, who adores, I don't know, football or any other sports and like to go mountain biking, I don't get the results that I want for my person. So we actually do have a big data problem here. Our mission is to search, shop, and buy, give travelers the right decision while they spend the most valuable time of the year, the vacation or being on business, travels in a home that is not their home. We know that hotels, restaurants, DMOs, destination marketing organizations need to have a good reputation to be in the field of, in the area of being in the decision. And we know that all the intermediaries, the OTA and meta searchers, they know they need the information from the reviews, so the customer has the best information for a good choice, because otherwise he will not come to this review portal, to this OTA portal again. So our mission is to positively influence the traveler to make a good decision. We are widespread all over the world, meanwhile, and how we work is we crawl the websites that there are, some 300 worldwide, and then we have a semantic engine, and it all goes into one database, and at the end of the day you will see one product of ours. We have different products. One is the monitoring product. We have widgets for marketing, as we have mobile apps and different other sites. So, but the core is that we detect what people write. So, right, the first sentence, I would highly recommend this hotel to walking distance of all shops and hotels. So this is positive. We see it's within a distance, so we see the location, and we see that it's recommended, that is positive. And in the other one below, what was the point? Perfect location, we see it's positive, it's about the location. She did not answer the phone, which is negative. So we have a language detection actually, where we, well, as a present from the Munich University, we have a cooperation with them. But it took us 70 years to come to the point where we could detect all these things. Now we have 27 languages, 400,000 concepts per languages. This is kind of a pattern recognition where we see structures in sentences. And 95 is the precision of detection. We see actually what is in there, and 80% is the recall, the bounce back. So our platform is for reputation monitoring, Surveys, guest feedback is always crucial, reputation marketing, and the meta reviews. And I'm going to talk about the meta reviews today. And our platform is a cross-platform. It's all well integrated, and we influence some 50 million booking decisions per month through the partnerships we do have worldwide. Okay, we have customers, we have partnerships within the industry, we have customers on the meta review sites, and people write about us sometimes. All right, so what is crucial for you as a company that is involved in travel? Crucial is success, and how does success come? Actually, we have a formula for that. That is not from me, but from Swiss Tourism Board. That's saying that reputation times price, times availability, times marketing, this is what makes success. And if one factor is 0 or is close to 0, the success is close to 0. This is why you should actually care about the balance of this equation very much. So a good reputation and a low price doesn't make much sense. It doesn't make much success though. Success meaning revenue, you being healthy and happy and loving your business that you're doing actually. So, and we do care about reputation. This is what we do. You care about the price and availability in the marketing. Other companies care for you about this, but we do care about your reputation. So just a few figures that you probably might know, that reviews are the most trusted source actually for travelers. That most people trust the friends. You do actually. I would say if somebody says, hey, go to Florence, this hotel, it's awesome, then you might probably book it. You don't say, no, you're not a friend of mine, but your best friend, you might say, okay, I trust you, I book this hotel. Whereas nearly 90% say, hey, this has significant influence on me booking this hotel. So my friend has 92 and the review has 87, which is way up. So when you go to the traditional advertising, this is something about 50% of trustworthiness. So the reviews are even more, even higher. And when it comes to the usefulness and trustworthiness, as a sole single information, think about travel when you book a hotel. You're influenced by more than hundreds, probably more 100 information sources like newspaper, different ads, friend, and so on. So 40% say reviews are really useful, and 30% say they're most trustworthy. They're even more trustworthy than my friend, actually. Okay, when you book, you look at the reviews. 50% say, hey, I don't book hotels without the reviews. And I changed my plans once I read a review about a hotel that I considered, but it was bad. I changed my plan because I found another one that is better, that is even close by. So it drives loyalty by 80% and purchase satisfaction. Why is that actually? Why does it drive purchase satisfaction? Because you anticipate what you get. So it's not a black hole, but you know the hotel by reading the reviews, you anticipate things, and then by getting the real world, once you're there, that is close to the reviews, your purchase satisfaction is higher. So more business comes through active review management. We know that higher scores make more money. You know that answering to reviews gives you more money, because when you answer, you show that you are engaged within the whole review thing, and then people book rather you than the neighbor that is not answering. And we have a formula that is 4.6 ADR score, might be 5, might be 6, whatever. At least we know that per score, per 1% increase in a score, you get more money. And if you have Facebook sites and Twitter sites, make people follow, because people that follow sites are more likely to book on what they follow than rather what they don't follow. Websites are looked up more frequently, by people. Stickiness is higher. And when you have an own survey, you double the amount of the reviews. And the likelihood of a purchase is 55% if you have a good rated hotel or reviews. So all in all, this was just the prelude, the intro. Some clients of ours see an increase of 33% in their bookings by using reviews on their website. So what is the next mission in travel using reviews? Reputation 1 was this one. It's a book. An author writing about a hotel and recommending things, and you didn't know, is it good or not? The author liked it, he probably got paid to stay, and then he's writing well, or that he was independent, pretended being independent, and he really liked the hotel and writing. You didn't know, actually. You just thought, okay, it's an author recommendation by just one single person that you did not know, but you liked the style he wrote, the book about Italy or about Tuscany, whatever, and then you went there and then you made your experience. Reputation 2 is the text as itself, user-generated content. But when you have a hotel, when you book a hotel, would you read 200 reviews of this hotel just to aggregate and make up your mind? Most likely not. You will read the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you see the first one is of a single, the other one is from a family with 2 young kids, the next one is a family of 3 with older kids, the other one is a businessman, so different mindsets actually, so you do not know, does this hotel fit for me or does it not? You just see, hey, a lot of reviews. And then we see reputation 3.0. I have some close-up of these, which is aggregated of all the reviews we have. So you might even see this from behind. The aggregation is on very different levels. One is detecting things with the semantics and then giving it back to the customer, so you talk about your business actually. And let's just go into it once deeper. So we have a synthesized sentence that nobody has written but the computer linguist and the computer, but we took it from the actually from the reviews we saw. So we call it snippets. Close to Las Vegas Strip, extra luxury hotel. These are aggregations that we detect, and you might have seen at the very beginning with the University of Munich, we do have these clusters. So excellent luxury hotel is one cluster. Close to restaurants, bars, and shopping areas. So this gives the customer quite a good scenery, quite a good opinion about this hotel. And then we even cite from the reviews, Bellagio Suite, which is the best. So somebody has written this. This is original. And below that, we have a couple of things. Guests say it's the perfect hotel for city trips. So this is a sure recommendation from all, I think Bellagio has about 10,000 reviews, from all the reviews there are. And guests recommend this as a luxury hotel. Guests think this is a perfect casino hotel. So we have 3 recommendations derived from reviews to show the booking person, the traveler, what this hotel is about. So if he wants to go skiing in this hotel, he might be wrong. And then we see different other things, left to right. What have couples, what have they written? Family, business, or being single. And then again, you see the categories. Service, location, restaurant, ambience. So you see different things. How is my house, the hotel, rated? And you might click on singles or family and see again, okay, what have they written? Because actually as a traveler, you're interested in how are the people that are like me have written about this hotel. You don't care about the family if you're single, what have they written, because kids friendliness is not what you're interested in. You're interested in, it has to be perfect for a single person. All right, and then on this left side, on the right side, we have languages. We have all languages in English. You might want to know what have the Italians written about this hotel, or the English one, which is a broader scenery, or the Germans, the Dutch ones. Or if you're a hotelier, you want to know, okay, I have Russian clients. What do they write about my hotel? So by clicking on this feature, you might know, because then we translate it even in English or in Italian to you, but it comes from the original review. So the meta reviews we deliver in multiple languages, even in, this is Hebrew now, French, German, Thai, whatever language there is. But how is it used actually, all the reviews? We know, okay, we see it on TripAdvisor, different sites, holiday check, but who's using it too? All right, Kayak is using it. And how are they using it? They're showing the positive and the negative things. So would you buy this actually, or wouldn't you buy it? Now you see the whole hotel as it is, and then you can compare. Does it fit to me or does it not? You have the best information you can get. You don't have to read 200 reviews. You have it all there, even in different categories. Or you have another one is Hotel Look. It's a Russian website, but they are in Europe also, with Max Karpov. Somebody might know him. They grossed some 13 million euros from investors. They just opened our API and wrote different things. How's the service? What is good to know? How's the hotel like? And this attracts people, the traveler actually, because he is ensured about that his booking is correct and that he will get what he actually wanted to. All right, different other size, Vigo. They again, you see, they're writing about the guest review highlights and hotel types. And by enhancing the stickiness of the website, this is where the booking, the rise of the booking actually comes from. Because the people, they see everywhere. There's no reason to go elsewhere. They have all the information about the price, of course, infrastructure, and then they have all the abstracts from the reviews. And why should they go elsewhere? They actually don't. They stay there and they book there if they see they have the best price. And not only for the OTAs and for the big websites, but also for hotel groups, like this is Trump Hotels. They're using it because direct booking, this is what you all want, without paying commission, is helping them, the reviews are helping them too. So they have implemented them, as well as Valdemar and different other ones. So again, your goal is rising the stickiness of your website, convincing the traveler about your hotel is the best in the whole surrounding where you are. And why not use this feature, telling the people how you're perceived by other travelers that have been there, how you have been perceived by different traveler types and different nations, actually. So, and this is a single hotel now. You can just start putting it on your website. And again, the feature is the same. This is HTML, very easy to implement. But basically, stickiness is the word that we know we need. You can, of course, display other things where reviews take place, bars and reviews. And say, hey, where are we? We are close to here. And what else is in close to us? Because when you're in Firenze, unless you live here, when you're new in town, you go to Yelp or other websites where users have written their reviews, and you want to know how have they judged a hotel, a restaurant, trattoria, osteria, whatever, and then you go there. So again, here's the plan. This is how we are doing it, taking it from all the websites and then delivering it back to the websites. Again, stickiness. You have to know what is around, and the customer has to keep. No need to go elsewhere. Just keep them on the website. But what is the real next mission in travel? There are a lot of data going around. You have all this data probably in your house. You collect a lot of data. We call it Reputation 5.0, 4.0. And this is to personalize the offers. But right now, when you go to to all the OTA websites or meta search websites or even on the hotel websites, you do not know whether this hotel fits to you or not. The very special you, because you're either sportive or leisure, or you want to go to the opera, and you have this booking behavior, not only buy these books at Amazon and so on and so forth. So you want to have the perfect match. And we are working on this actually very heavily, since we have I guess some 400 million reviews on our hard drives, and with the semantic technology that we have and that we own. So we are working on things where are you going? We go to Firenze. And what hotels did you like? Okay, I like this hotel or that hotel. And by having this data from the hotels, from the reviews, we give back a suggestion of hotels actually in a specific city. So this site is actually live, or in beta. And thing is, where are you going? Okay, we are going to Berlin right here. And I liked very much the Sofitel Munich in Munich. And so are there alike hotels in Berlin or in Singapore or in Firenze or in Milano, wherever? So we try to anticipate the likelihood, the proximity actually. So by looking into the reviews, we know that the business people have written about the Sofitel Munich very well. So we anticipate that there are hotels in Berlin also that they are alike. And then we have a result list actually. And so it's the Pullman and the Grand Hyatt, and surprise, surprise, it's the Sofitel Berlin also. So this is what's going to take place, at least at the OTA world and the meta searcher, from what we anticipate. We know that Google is very heavily actually integrating it in their hotel finder, or will integrate it in their hotel finder. And because Google knows you, they know your click ways and everything, so they even might suggest the correct hotel. They might even know which hotel you booked on your last business trip just by looking into your cookies. And so they do their suggestion right here. And we know that TripAdvisor is working on it as well. So with all the information that there is coming from reviews, and as I said, we have some 400 million, probably times 10 or times 100 sentences, and we have a lot of mentions there where we can really track it down to not a single person, but to a social demographic way, and say, okay, these kind of personnel actually likes this hotel. The question is, will it work? We don't know, but we know it does work on Amazon, where you get a lot of recommendations actually when you're logged in. Hey, last time you have bought this book or this MP3 or whatever, this podcast, whatever that is, and then they make suggestions that are close by to what you have bought actually. And of course, when it starts, it doesn't match perfectly, but you're on Amazon like 5 years, so they know you by heart actually. They know what you're doing. And so when you're a member of TripAdvisor, or wherever you book, be it HRS or Holiday Check, any other site, and you're logged in or booking, they know you. After 2 years, they know every single thought of you concerning hotel booking. So they will recommend things, not just a plain list by, okay, price and price and scores, but they will really recommend hotels to you that you might like because you have liked other ones before. All right, so this is what we are working on with all our efforts. Basically, we are working for hotels, but OTA is a kind of a leisure time thing for us. And we think from what we anticipate by the big OTAs and by Google actually, and Google being one of the largest player in the whole travel industry, that this is very likely to come. And again, it will seed very well because people like being approached on a personalized basis. They don't want to have a common offer that fits for everybody. You want to have the personalized offer that fits especially to you, and you appreciate this. So we think it's going to be very successful. And wherever you are on this stage, just be aware that your product and your offering has to be alike. All right, then I just end with a word of Mr. Gandhi that came to us. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight you, and then you win. Whatever comes next in the innovation, we do not know, but this is our mantra, so we guess one day we will win. All right, thank you then. Any questions? No? Happy Tuesday.